Well, today I'm joined by someone who's not well defined by their title and their history and their career, Roger Valdiserri, who I consider not just a Notre Dame legend, but a legend in the history of collegiate athletics. He'll be embarrassed by this, but he's also way too humble to really let me give his full bio. I would describe him as the Forrest Gump of collegiate athletics. If it was big and it was important in the last 50 years, he was somehow there. Roger has also become a friend and a mentor and someone who feels like a family member. I'm so grateful to have you join us, Raj.
Glad to be with you, AJ.
Yeah, I wish you knew how much that meant for me to say too. Well, I can't resist sharing a bit about Roger's bio and background, just as a teaser. Roger was a part of the formation of the Knight Commission, working with Father Hesburgh. He was among the first Americans to enter China in the 60s. He was a part of the original Dream Team. He's worked on 22 Final Fours. He's in 7 or 8 sports Hall of Fames. The list goes on and on and on. So I'm so grateful that we get some time with Roger here just to walk through some of his most interesting and favorite stories. So, Roger, I think you'll never avoid this. A story I've heard people who don't even know you that well talk about. As I understand it, you convinced not only Joe Theismann to pronounce his name Theismann, but even his family to this day pronounces it Theismann. Do you mind sharing the story?
Yeah, that's correct, AJ. And I've always said that they're going to put that on my tombstone. He changed Joe Theismann's name. It was Theismann, and when he came to Notre Dame, I said, he told me his name was Joe Theismann. I said, it's Theismann as in Heisman. And it stuck with him. And now his family goes by the name of Theismann. So I changed the whole family name.
That's amazing. And he was a freshman at the time, right? I mean he wasn't even a starter if I remember it correctly, and you're already thinking about his Heisman campaign.
Yeah. Yeah. He was 150 pounds when he came to Notre Dame. They were running out on the field, and somebody said, "Oh, there goes Joe Theismann." And I said, "No, that's Theismann, as in Heisman." And from that point on, it stuck.
Our industry is littered with people who look up to you or were directly mentored by you. And if I remember correctly, your parting advice was always never lie. I don't know if you mind expanding on that, or was that born out of Ara Parseghian?
No, I think my family probably inculcated that in my daily life. I always tell young people, if you're going to go into this business, the one thing you have to know is that you never, ever lie. Because once you lie, you've lost all credibility. And credibility is what you hang on in this profession. I know you are as principled as anybody that I know, AJ, and that's to your credit.
Well, that's kind of you to say. I'm doing my best to follow in your footsteps here, Raj.
I mean, I've had a pretty satisfying life, career, and I wouldn't exchange it for anything.